front, but really just the instincts and the speed by the return man to take that all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. First down and 10. The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And he slings this pass over the middle. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Orangemen. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. And the ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The sure hands. It's Etienne. Spin move and still going. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. The DB's backing off from the line now. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to scramble now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here at pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Etienne. Tackle made after the completion. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Second down, looking to throw it. And the completion made. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. Syracuse lines up quickly. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Clemson 21, Syracuse 10.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. Just ran away from the defense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point was up and good. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing there. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being... So he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Syracuse lines up quickly. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Ready?
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Slam.
They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Okay, ready?
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Orange have it now, first and goal.
Black 24. Longer. Griffin.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Dino.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Orangemen. Extra point try coming now. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Clemson, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Defense not pressing this time. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Yankee blue.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Belly stunner. Bang.
Tailback with another carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down.
Easy. Gaucho. Gaucho.
And he'll set up to throw. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the catch. It's Parker. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Parker. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the punter is hurried, and this punt won't go very far. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. comes the Syracuse offense back on the field.
29 Philly.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And it's third down after that run. Can he make it to the marker?
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Here's that defense shifting again. Here we go on 4th down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run.
Here we go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Graves. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone.
Yankee blue.
Got a lane. Can he get in? He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Parker.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Belly starter.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Freedom.
Looking to throw yet again. He's moving out of the pocket. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. And the Tigers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They're going to go for it here on fourth and inches.
3:25.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
That That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what...
Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Orangeman. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the third period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. Easy choice to decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown stands. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Syracuse. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. He's found some room at the 45. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone?
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ncaa. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Ncaa. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Got it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Check, check. 29 Philly.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone.
Jackrabbit.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Syracuse lines up quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Orangemen. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The AT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Graves. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The offense with one last chance to win it here, or we're going to overtime.
Black 24. Black 24.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st and 10 play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Now, Syracuse.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Here we go.
And the running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They'll try to run for the first down. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time